Welcome to 1090 YouTube live session. Hi Arif. So how are you all? Hi Manish. Okay. So as you all know, we have changed our YouTube live session. So from now onwards, every Friday it will happen from 5 onwards. Okay. Hi everyone. Hi Megashri. So until other people are joining, we can start with some fun question. So I have a one question, very simple and basic question for you all. So just tell me, I want to know, like what you think that what will happen if we blow the balloon and leave it? You can all type. Okay, going down. Okay, so again I am repeating my question. If I blow the balloon and leave it, then what will happen? Okay, air comes out from the balloon. Okay, okay. So generally what will happen, as we all know, air comes out from the balloon and then the balloon will go here and there and it will fly also. After some point it will come and fall down. Okay, so is there any other method, is there any other trick so we can stop from blowing the air out from the balloon? Is there any method? Okay. Phantom, phantom, phantom. Okay. Okay, hi Karthik. So is there any other method, like what we can do to stop blowing air from out of the balloon? Okay, again I'm repeating. So imagine we blow the balloon. Now we have to stop it. Stop the air from coming out from the balloon. It's very simple. Okay, we can put our hand. Okay. Hi ma'am. Okay, so ultimately what we can do, we can either tie the mouth of the balloon, ultimately we can seal. Okay, we need to block the passage of the balloon from which air can come out. Okay, so today, as you all know, we are going to make air pump, like it's like DIY air pump. So we all know, like air pump, it's very important, like it's very important. Sometimes it makes our work very easy, like starting from the very basic example, we all have birthday parties, event celebration where we want balloons to fill and decorate and all. That time we require air pump. Okay, how many times we can blow the air from our mouth and then use it? So that time we require air pump. Apart from blowing the balloon, other things also we can use air pump, like to fill the air in the tire, in the football, etc. That we can discuss later. So today we'll learn how to make a simple DIY air pump at home using simple, very basic material. But we can learn the very important physics concept, like we can learn about air pressure, elasticity, and flow of air, that we all learn today. Okay, very simple basic activity and it will be very engaging. Okay, so I have already the material. So those who are preparing with me, that if at any step you find, you realize that if you need any repeated instruction, you can ask me. Okay, so first I will introduce you with the material. So for the air pump, for making the air pump model, first we need a bottle. Okay, plastic bottle, Bisleri bottle, any other bottle can work out. Then we need, actually for the activity we need only two balloons, but I have so many balloons because I know, like most of the time when I was practicing for the activity, most of the time balloon got damaged and all. So for the activity, we only need two balloons. Okay, no leakage of the air. Then scissor we need, screwdriver to make hole. If you don't have any screwdriver, the main objective is to make hole. Okay, you can use any sharp object. And then we need rubber band. Okay, so let's start with the activity. So first what we will do, we take out the bottle cap from the bottle. Okay, this bottle cap. So in this bottle cap we are going to start with very important step. Okay, the first step is very important because if this will not go smoothly or if it's not proper, then it might be possibility that our air pump will not work properly. Okay. So first, so I have all, we need to make one rectangular slit or rectangular box, small rectangular box on the bottle can. So this size of the rectangular cap depends on your size of the bottle cap. Okay, so I have already made it because you need some sharp object and it will take time because it's very hard cover. Okay, so I made the rectangle of dimension 1.5 centimeter into 0.5 centimeter. 1.5 centimeter is the length and 0.5 centimeter is the breadth. So because my bottle cap is this much, so your rectangle should be like vertical only, or you can think it should not be very wide. Okay, it should be at the center of the bottle cap, but it should not be very wide because after that we have to fix one balloon. Okay, with balloon cover on it. So if it is too wide, that the balloon will not cover it properly. Okay, so balloon we also need to fix, so make sure that it should be not very small, not very wide. Okay, not very big. So you can check like how much is your size, how much the size of the bottle cap, and you can make. Okay, so then so first step is very important. Then we have to cut out the rectangular slot from the bottle cap. Okay, once you have cut down, then we will again fix it on the bottle. Okay, like this. Make sure that when you're fixing the bottle cap on the bottle, it should be very tight so that air should not leak from the bottle. Okay, because this bottle we will use as a chamber of the pump. Okay, then next step is, so very important. Now what we will do, we will take out the balloon. Okay, so now this balloon we have to fix on this. Okay, we have to cover this rectangular covering. Okay, cover this rectangular slit through this balloon. So to cover this, what I will do here, I will first cut out very small portion from the top. Okay, so this is the entire balloon, so I will cut out from here, from the top of the mouth. So I will cut it like this. Okay, like this very small portion from the top of the mouth I have cut down. Okay, so next is also very important step. Okay, so because as we are making air pump, so now what we will do, we have to stretch this balloon covering. Okay, we have to stretch this balloon covering and tightly put it on the rectangular slit that we have already cut down. Okay, so again I will show you. So this is a rectangular slit. Okay, this balloon I will cover it like this. Okay, so make sure when you are covering, when you are putting the balloon, okay, when you are putting the balloon, it should act like a membrane. Act like a membrane means it should be very thin, like if you stretch it, it will automatically become thin. Okay, and it should be tightly. It should be tight. That balloon cover, whatever balloon you have put it on it, it should be very tight. Okay, like this it should be tight. Okay, make sure one more trick that will be very helpful to you while making this. So when you are putting this balloon on this rectangular slit, make sure that there is already one rectangular slit. Okay, that we made. So it should not completely cover it, like it should cover it, but your balloon should not like that it cover the entire bottle cap. Okay, don't do like this. Okay, I mean to say, if you are cover the balloon on this rectangular slit, don't you put it the balloon like this so it will cover the entire bottle surface. It should not. If you will do, then air will not pass through it. Okay, so what you need to do, only you need to put this a top part of the balloon so that some portion of the bottle cap will left. Okay, so it will helpful later to pass the air. Okay, so that is why it should be like this only. Okay, so your balloon should not cover the entire bottle cap top. Okay, once you have identified like how to cover it, how to cover the balloon on this slit, then what we will do first, we will tie it with using rubber band. Okay, so I will first stretch it. It should not loose. Okay, so I have done, I have tied this balloon on this using this rubber band. Okay, so that we can do. Now we have to wait. Okay, so next what we can do, we will make a hole on the side of this bottle. Okay, on the side of the bottle you can make very small hole. Okay, to pass the air only. So we will make a hole here. So I will use scissor. So I will make hole here. The purpose of this hole is to act as a passage for the air to flow. Okay, okay, this hole is ready. Now next we will check like how it is function. Okay, so so how it will function, when how to check whether your model is correct or not. So this we will learn. So we will put our finger or thumb whatever on this hole. Okay, and then we will press it. Okay, so when you are pressing it, make sure that you have to check whether your air is coming out from the pump or not. Okay, so in my case, what is actually, because the balloon is too tight, so air is not coming out. So what I will do, I will adjust it little. Okay, so now it's coming out. Okay, so once you have done with the step to check your model, please check it, press it and see whether the air is coming from the top. Okay, and one more thing that will be helpful, that if the air is coming out, make sure also that the air is not again going back. Okay, so how it will work, like if the air is coming out, again it should not go back to the pump. Okay, so that we will also learn later. So now till now we have to just make sure our model get ready, and when we are pressing, the air is coming out. Okay, now we will seal this area. Okay, we will seal this area using a elastic tape or plastic tape. Okay, because this is a very strong tape, so we can use this to seal this to avoid any leakage of air. Okay, now our air pump model is ready. So can anyone tell me next what I supposed to do? I made the air pump. Now next what I can do? Okay, so next we will try our air pump. Very simple. Okay, so we will blow a balloon without using our mouth. Okay, that is the best part. Okay, so now we will take out the balloon, we will take out its mouth and fix it here. Okay, because this is actually whatever rectangular portion, rectangular slit we have made, it actually acts as a passage. Okay, actually acts as a nozzle to fill air into the balloon. So I have used white balloon because my blue balloon has already torn out. So now we will see how this air pump is working, or whether it is we have fixed the balloon correct or not. So what, how to use it, we have to fix a thumb or any finger on this hole and try to compress, press it. Okay, so all you can see, like air is going inside the inside the balloon, but somehow it is also coming back. That is why the balloon is not blowing. So we will troubleshoot this and see what wrong with our model. So here we have to stop the passage from which air from the balloon, because whatever air we are filling inside the balloon, it's somehow also coming back to the bottle. So we have to block that passage which covers, which actually allows the air to come back to the air pump. So this side I have seen, like this side I have covered, and we'll see whether it will work. I think my balloon membrane has somehow loose, so I again need to fix this. Okay, so very little air is going out because this, I think, balloon is not tight. So last I will try. I think there is some issue with the bottle, so only air is going out. But see, if you cover it very tightly or adjust it, so the like air is going in the balloon, but the thing is, it is again coming back. So like this air is going, so you all can try. Okay, so you all can try with the step and just let us know also whether it is working or not, because like before it was working. I don't know what happened now. So we'll just explain like how actually it's working. So the very important step, as I told you, your the balloon which we use on the top, it should be very tight. Okay, and right now actually what is actually happening, the air is going into the balloon, but also somehow it is coming back to the bottle. That chamber we need to stop. So if the balloon that we put it on the top, if it is tight, ultimately if it is tight, then what happen, if we press from here, then it will compress all the air inside the bottle, and it will push the balloon that we fixed on the top of the bottle, and then air will go inside the in this balloon. Okay, but when the balloon will get blow, okay, when the balloon will get blow, then also what it will do, it will also push it backward. Okay, so when the because this balloon also, when it fill with the air also try to expand, and then it will apply the pressure downward. Okay, so when it will apply the pressure downward, then this pressure will act on the balloon membrane that we put it on the top of the cap. Okay, so when the pressure comes, automatically that valve become close. Okay, so automatically the pressure from the blown balloon is coming on the balloon that we fix on the rectangular slit. It will automatically push it and it will close, so that whatever air have already filled inside the balloon, it will not get back to the bottle. Okay, so right now I think in my model what actually happens, somehow the air is going, but I think that however I have fixed the outer balloon membrane, it has not fixed properly, so that we need to figure out how we can do. So like this here we can learn the concept of air pressure also and elasticity also. So same principle is also used in the similar principle is also used in the syringe. Okay, when we take out the knob in syringe also, it will reduce all the pressure inside the syringe, and when we push it, it will fill it with the pressure, and then all the pressure will increase. So this you all can try at home. I will also try today. Okay. Okay, any other like anyone wants to share something? Okay, Arif, can we make a round hole? I have already made. But Arif, we can make a round hole, but as I told in the starting, the your hole size should not be very big or should not be very small, because if it is very small, okay, because on the above of the hole we are going to cover it with balloon membrane. If it is so small, then balloon will tightly cover it, and not a single air, not and air will not come out from the hole. Even if it come out, then balloon membrane will automatically block it. So we need to make it very little, we can make it very little big, so that even if the balloon ultimately, like balloon we need acts as a like barrier only. Okay, balloon should act as a barrier only. When we push it, it will go upward, it will open, so that the air will comes from the side and it will blow the air into the balloon. Okay, so like this, so we can figure it out, because this model, it's like it looks very simple and easy, but very small things that we need to keep in mind. Okay, any other question regarding this activity? So you all can try at your home. Okay, so please try at your home, try with different bottle and see, and also see like how it will work, how we can make it more efficient. Okay, then I think that's all for today. So thank you everyone for joining. I hope you all like the activity. Anyway, I have not completed it. I am not done with it because I don't know how it is working. I will also rework on it. This is actually the pedagogy in science. Okay, you try, you explore, you learn, you fail, and again you come up with some different things. Okay, so next YouTube will expect to be more creative and all, and will learn something new. And I'm also hoping that you all will try this activity and will share video with us. So looking forward to connect with you. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining. Thank you so much.